All right, about to finish up the last half match with Annab492, or I think it was Annab492. Previous 3 games were not recorded, but I won 2 of them, lost 1. Annab already had a match earlier today, so they are warm, to say the least. All right, what have we got on this board? Trashing with Hermit. Gained some chariot races with that. My opponent opened with a 2-5. Yeah, I really think I want to open Hermit Sewers and start trashing. And then there's lots of draw here, and there's plus buy with capital. So that all seems good. So let's get the Hermit first. I'm expecting my opponent to go Old Witch here. Yep. And I'm going to go Sewers. Okay, so I'm not going to hit 5 anytime soon. I may not. No, I should go ahead and take the extra trashing. There are 4 coppers and 2 estates down there. Oh, yeah, because I'm going to gain a silver. Yep, so I can keep my economy. Yeah, I guess it's okay to take a madman here. Especially because I get to keep trashing coppers. So that feels pretty good. I'll go ahead and buy another hermit here. And I hit 3 again. I will be able to trash an estate. I think I'm going to go ahead and buy a silver here. Or do I want to get a hermit? I might get another hermit because I think I'm going to end up keeping the... So I've got a madman and 4 coppers down there. And I can trash a curse. Or I can trash an estate and a copper. I think I'm going to go ahead and buy a hermit. And here I'm going to expect to play the madman and hopefully play both hermits. I'm only going to draw 4 cards. And I clearly have, or I don't clearly have, but I have got more than 4 cards down there. I'm hoping I draw an estate. Okay, I did draw an estate. I drew 6. I think I'm going to go ahead and trash the other estate here with the expectation that I'll be able to trash the curses that are coming in and be able to trash these coppers. I do like how I'm starting to get thinner here. I'm thinking about a chariot race. I'm not 100% sold on it. I'm going to buy an old witch, which means I'll keep my hermit. Could consider buying another silver. Well, let's go ahead and get a... Oh, there's plus buy with markets. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and take the chariot race. So I think it favors the person who's thinner, and buy an old witch. Here I really want to start getting ports, so I'm going to play the old witch. and buy a port. Okay, so I can trash that curse and the copper. The game that I lost to Annab492 was also one that they hammered the ports. Okay, well, they're going to give me a second to catch up. I revealed a Hermit. I think that's pretty good. Yep. Port here, good. I'll trash this and both coppers. I'll gain a silver. And I think I'll gain a Hermit. I'm about to take 2 Madmen. Okay, I drew both Madmen. I want to play that before. Alright, here I think I'm going to gain a silver and buy a market. And here I will go ahead and play my Madman. I just was drawing so well I didn't feel like I had to play my Madman last time. I revealed a market, that's nice. And buy a second Old Witch, that's fine. Yeah, Chariot Race first. And that's good. Port. Okay, so here I can Hermit and gain a silver and be able to draw it. That would give me 8, 9, 10, which could be a market and port or an Old Witch and port. Oh, I already have 10. So I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and gain a Chariot Race just because being thin with Chariot Races is good. And I think I want to end actions here. Okay, well on my way towards double provincing, I need to add 5 more money. But right now I'd like a little bit more consistency and to keep doling out curses, so I'm thinking Old Witch port. I can keep adding silvers. Could also consider Reap and port, but I drew really well with Madman, so I want to keep drawing. So Old Witch port it is. Okay, I've got a Hermit on top. Not that I'm going to be able to draw it with a deal wop. His chariot races aren't really hitting, or her chariot races aren't really hitting, which is good. Yeah, go ahead and play the old witch first. Market, port. All right, let's see what's on top. Nice, it's a silver on top for them. Okay, and my last three cards are an old witch, a chariot race, a silver. So I don't love it. Thinking if I need to draw it, or if I just want to go ahead and save the Madman. What do I gain by saving the Madman? So here I have 8, 9, because I intend to trash a copper. Could gain another silver here while trashing that copper. Don't really think I need to. I'm just going to go ahead and gain a chariot race. And I think I do want to go ahead and draw with the Madman and play the old witch. And the chariot races are dead because I drew them at the bottom, but that's okay. So I've got 10 again. And I'm still considering Old Witch Port. I have to be careful. I don't want that to leave from under me. Could consider Market Port. Bring me up to 11 if I gain a silver next turn. I could expect like 14. Would like to hit 15. I'm overdrawing just slightly. So I think Market Port or Old Witch Port. Let's go Old Witch Port. Yeah. I could consider, no. Okay, curses are going to run. We've got an old witch on top. If they buy a port or a chariot race, I have enough gains to end it. I need 4 gains. Or, well, 5 gains. Yeah, 4 gains right now. Maybe I should have thought about that and bought the market instead of the old witch, but I'm glad this is an old witch instead of a market in my hand, so it's tough to say. Yeah, if they buy port or chariot race, I can definitely end the game. They bought port, I will end the game. Sweet. Second, gain 1 with Hermit. This is assuming that I draw a market. I've got a port on top. I was able to draw the market. So now this is pretty straightforward. Hermit for chariot race. Yeah. I'm a little hesitant because it's so much easier when I'm commentating or something, but that is the third pile. All right, so that was good. That was their start. Glad to have their a win on their start. Yeah, quick game. So that was good. And let's ready for game fives. This is my last first player, so hopefully I win this one. All right, what's going on with this board? So we've got Pouch, which is a guaranteed plus buy. We've got Bridge Trolls. The only trashing here is Sana. Well, I mean, technically, Necromancer is trashing. Oh, no, there's trashing with Goat Herd. So I think and there's villages with Ghost Town. This one's really interesting. I'm tempted to open Pageant. And then buying a silver and then going for maybe Pageant and then Goat Herd. I don't really want to lose the Sana Avanto split. I think that's an easy way to lose. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things on this board. Enchantress is going to be good as well. I'm not sure what the best optimal way is to here. But what do I know? I know that the only draw is with Avantos and Enchantresses. And I know that for both of those, I need to have villages in play. The only villages are Ghost Town and Sana Avanto shenanigans. So do I lose too much tempo by going Pageant over Sana? I don't think so. And if I end up getting a minion first, that attack is going to really hurt. Oh, they've got a 2/5. They're going to go Tracker Sana. Tempted by Enchantress. Especially against a 2/5, which I expect them to be Soothsayer. And Enchantress can just hurt so much. Here I got 2. I think I'm going to buy a pawn. Could consider not buying anything. Oh, here I'm going to buy a Goat Herd. Because they took that. Okay, so they didn't have their They didn't have their soothsayer, so I'm really hopeful I'm going to hit it. So that would be fortunate for me, but hey, every dog has his day. I think here I'm going to buy the silver and save a copper. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, this is really strong for me. Yep, I expect them to buy a sauna just fine. Here I'm going to get to trash an estate and get to buy a sauna while banking a copper. Client's lagging on me a little bit, but that's okay. They do not have a silver, so they're not going to get to reap the trashing benefit of it, so I'm hoping their deck will clog up. I'm expecting them to buy sauna here. I'd be mildly surprised if they didn't, but pretty. Oh, they bought a ghost town? Okay. So, unfortunately, they're probably going to draw their soothsayer. Yeah, it's slightly less likely, but still more than half that they will draw their soothsayer, and I don't have any way to block it, but that's okay. This needs to be a sauna. If they didn't draw their soothsayer, I am going to get to block it, and they didn't draw their soothsayer. Yeah, that's the risk with top decking off of it. Is there any plus buy? Yeah, there's bridge trolls. Yeah, so I'll eventually transition into bridge trolls. And to trash an estate here. Get to play a sauna. Get to play an enchantress. And I will go ahead and burn these 2 coffers to buy a sauna because I'm expecting to have plenty to buy an Avanto. Wait, did I buy a silver? Yes. Okay. Oh, they did their soothsayer is the way of the pig. Man, I've gotten very fortunate with that, and they can't hit enough for Avanto. I assume that wasn't a misplay, that they soothsayered into sauna, but they still don't have a silver, so there they go ahead and buy the silver. And they get to play their ghost town again. All right. So here I'm going to trash the last estate. And at the moment, no coppers have been trashed, so I still have 7. I should keep account for that. But this is definitely going to be Avanto and bank a copper. This is going well. Here I'd like to draw my silver, or an Avanto, of course, or a goat herd. Really, most of my cards are good. I have no estates. Okay, they just bought an enchantress. And I top decked it. Okay. Okay, so here I'm going to goat herd a copper, I think. How worried am I about? That would require me to use a copper to buy Avanto, so I don't think I actually want to do that. Really? Do I want to buy a copper? Let's see, down here I have a silver and a... No, I should always have plenty. A silver and a pouch and a... Wait, I thought I just said I have 7 coppers. Oh yeah, I've got 6 coppers. So I've got a silver, a pouch, and a copper down there. So yeah, I think I'm good to go ahead and trash the copper, play the Enchantress, and use my copper to buy an Avanto. I do have to worry a little bit about economy. But as you can see, there they buy an Avanto. Sana, Avanto, Sana, Avanto, Sana. Okay, so here I have to think about how much 5, 7, 8. I can't double buy Avantos here. I'm still action limited. So I could buy an Avanto and a Bridge Troll. No, I can't. Obviously, I can't do that. I've got 8. Could consider not trashing and buying an Avanto and a silver. 5, 6, 7, 8. That seems okay. Because I need to add economy before I start trashing more. And I feel like I've got 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I feel like I've got a good... I feel like I'm doing well. So I can dud, which will suck. But if I dud, it's not the worst thing in the world. Wouldn't mind adding a second Enchantress, but that will limit my actions. They were able to buy a Sana and top deck it. That's good for them. And gain a copper. That's all good for them. Okay, so when I don't hit that, I'm action limited. That's good to think about. But here, I think I want to trash a copper and get a Bridge Troll. And play the Enchantress. Okay, so I have 3 Avantos and 3 Sanas. Okay, I have 1 curse. Okay, they're going with another Enchantress. I believe they got an Enchantress down, so that does suck. Oh no, never mind. Okay, so let's, it doesn't really matter which one I do first. So let's just do the one I have in hand more of. Sana, Avanto, Sana, Avanto, Sana. So I have 3 actions. I can play a Bridge Troll. I can definitely Goat Herd a Curse away. So I'd like to get another Bridge Troll and another Enchantress. So how many do I want to? So that's 6. I need 6 money. Got 5, so that would mean leave me with 1 copper. Seems okay. Trash 3 coppers here. With any luck, I'll have an Enchantress after they play one. And I would have been able to So here they've got a 24 card deck. It's about to be a 25 card deck, and they're just being killed by the fact that they don't have they didn't trash. So here, Avanto, Sana. I did not draw another Avanto. That really sucks. Yeah, that really sucks. Okay, so I think I want to go ahead and get the Enchantress down. Man, that's so unlucky. There are 2 Invantos down there. Because I have 3 buys. So I'll be able to get 2 Bridge Trolls in play. So I'm thinking Bridge Troll Ghost Town, get 3 Bridge Trolls in play next turn, most likely. That'll give me 4 actions. Yeah. I think that's good. Hey, look, it's my 2 Avantos and Asana. Gosh. I expect them to be able to get an Enchantress down here. They're finally drawing really well. They're gain limited. They only have the pouch, which I don't know if they've played it, so I'm not too worried about the pouch. I am worried about Fountain because they're not trashing. I feel pretty good. They're not playing Enchantress. I feel really good about getting the 3 Bridge Trolls in play. Yeah, here's the pouch. And they bought another minion. And a Bridge Troll. I don't really like top decking both of them because, yeah, I don't know, it's fine, but top decking both of them just feels odd. Okay, so I have more Sanas, so let's go Sana, Avanto, Sana, Avanto, Sana. Okay, and now I have 4 actions, which looks like my 3 Bridge Trolls and an Enchantress. Do I want to trash a copper? I can certainly trash a copper in a second. I wouldn't mind getting 3 more Bridge Trolls and a Ghost Town. And that would put 6 Bridge Trolls in play, which would make provinces cost 2, and I'd have a ton of buys. Maybe that's too greedy, but I will be drawing really well. So to do that, yeah, no, I don't think I want to trash yet. I mean, if I really want some insurance, then I could get 2 Ghost Towns, and I think I will. So, because I don't think they have enough gains to hurt me. Yeah, and this looks like a game-winning draw. We'll see. Hopefully I don't bottom deck 2 Asanas. 2 Asanas. Oh, they got +2. Okay. And they might have another minion. That would suck. Okay. I do have a -1 coin I should be aware of. Yeah, they do discard on me. So that was not a... okay. Might still be a game-winning draw. I discarded 2 Avantos. And I'm only guaranteed to see the next 5 cards. So no, I did not win the game. I would expect them here to... yeah, get a province. Okay. I will actually. I'm going to see more than the next 5 cards. I'm going to see a bunch of them. Okay, so I don't believe they trashed. No, they didn't trash, but so I'm going to play the Goat Herd anyway, just in case there is an extra turn here. So, and then let's go Sana, Levanto, Sana, Levanto, Sana. I have 5 actions. Don't chain that. 1, 2, 3. Put the Enchantress in play. I have 7 buys, 8 buys. Because they bought that, that's not good enough to get the remaining Bridge Trolls and Ghost Towns. I would need 1 more buy. So let's end actions here. Play my treasures. I'm thinking double Province Duchy, double Ghost Town. Maybe triple Ghost Town. I'm really not concerned about them having enough buys. Yeah, let's just triple Ghost Town because I'm certain that I will have enough buys. Maybe quadruple Ghost Town. I've got 6 bridges. They've only got 1. They've got a maximum of 3 buys. Yeah, they've got a maximum of 3 buys. It's just not enough. Okay. I'm glad I did the goat as the way of the pig. It would have been a pure misplay if I didn't. I don't expect them to discard with the minion. That's so many cards. So I feel fairly safe. I'm also going to see 7 more cards. Oh, make that 8 more cards. Yeah, they have a maximum of 3 buys. So could have bought another Ghost Town. But okay, yeah, so they are going for the fountain. And they did not get it quite yet because they have a pouch. So this should be a pretty easy, good game. So let's Sana, Levanto, Sana, Levanto, Sana. Get these in here. play all the treasures, buy the last bridges and ghost towns, and however much. All right, so I won the 5th game, which puts me at 4-1. And my client is so slow when I'm recording. I do apologize for the no one that's viewing. Oh, come on, cards. Come on, client. There we go. So I definitely like my strategy there, but I did get lucky a few times. I think I was well prepared with my go herders, but it wasn't necessarily that big of a difference that it ended up being. All right. So the trashing is Salvager and Lookout. Oh, and Sentry, of course. There's Borrow. This Transport. So it looks like I open with a, oh, that's so fortunate. 3-3. I think I'm going to transport Sentry on top. And then I'm going to start buying stockpiles. And there's no village here, is that right? Yeah, there's no village except for Sculptor. Sculptor can take stockpiles and get me good stuff. So that's really interesting. I could go ahead and play the Curse Gold and just buy a Sentry instead of spending 2 turns and saving the Curse. I think that might actually be worth it. And then plan on getting a stockpile. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the same. Yeah, they go ahead with the Salvager. I could consider transporting away a Sculptor, but I don't think it's worth it. Could consider borrowing for a Salvager. I don't necessarily think it's worth it. It could be okay, but again, so action limited here, I think I'd just rather have a stockpile. Here, this is definitely going to be a Sculptor. Expect them to buy a stockpile here. Oh, okay. Buy a second Sentry. I'm going to go ahead and buy a Sculptor before I buy a second Sentry, although I do expect to get a Sentry on my next hand. Okay, I did not draw the stockpile. That's okay. Sentry also missed a shuffle. This really sucks, actually. Maybe I should have bought a Sentry, but it's okay. I'm going to buy a Scheme here and hopefully get to play the Sentry more often than not. Yep, this is going to be a Sentry. They are thinner than me. Much thinner than me now. I would love here to draw a Sculptor. And buying another Sentry in a stockpile. Okay. Oh, this is only a maximum of 4. Yikes. Maybe I do want to buy a salvager here. I guess that's okay. Yeah, I think I need the salvager. I need more trashing. Okay, I was fortunate there. They top decked 2 cards. And they only hit 2. Sculptor here for a stockpile. Discard from exile. Autoplay treasures. I could just borrow for a sentry. I actually do think I want the salvager because I will want to. What's my bottom cards? It's a cursed gold, and yeah, I think I just need the salvager. And a scheme. Gosh, this is a terrible, terrible draw. We'll see what I draw here. If I draw a stockpile, I will go ahead and buy a forum. If I don't draw anything useful, I don't know what I'm going to do. But the forum will really help with the sentry. Buy a library. Library is interesting, but I don't love it. Okay, so I got a sculptor. And let's sculpt a stockpile. Discard from exile. And let's go ahead and get a forum. I hate taking a curse to do it, but worse things have happened. And let's scheme the scheme because I would like to scheme a sentry. Looks like I'm going to be able to. Sentry first, then scheme. They're just so much thinner than I am. Oh, this hurts. But through my next shuffle should be okay eventually. Yeah, they don't even have 7 cards to draw with the library, and no villages, so I definitely like where I am from an economy standpoint. They have 2 stockpiles. I guess they top decked a villager, or a library. Anyway, so that's cool for them. Here, I think I do want to go ahead and get a forum again and scheme the sentry. Knowing my luck, I'm about to draw an estate and see a sculptor and a salvager on top. And if I call that exactly, I'm going to cry. So they have, their economy is only stockpile, so they have to spend at least 1 stockpile. But they're so thin. Yeah, gold stockpile. But they're very, very limited. They may have already trashed their salvager. Let's go ahead and play the forum here. Discard 2. And play the sentry. Trash that one. Don't discard that. Play the scheme. Play the forum. Discard 2. Salvager. Trash an estate. Sculptor. Gain a stockpile. Discard those from exile. Here I'm really tempted to go gold. I've thinned a lot. I could go play the cursed gold and go gold for him. I think that's okay. I definitely want to get the draw up. And scheme a for him. Okay, so I want to make sure I hang back at least. I don't really need to hang back any stockpiles. I would expect my opponent to double pretty soon. I really want to get thinner. Unfortunately, these sentries are cantrips, but unfortunately, it doesn't really matter. I don't think they have enough money to double yet, and they would lose all of their. So here, yeah, that might be good enough for them to just go gold stockpile. Oh yeah, if they don't buy a stockpile here, I'm definitely taking the last three. I expect them to, of course, buy a stockpile. But they have 13 money, and they did buy province. Province scheme stockpile, okay. I need to hurry. For let's discard those two for right now. I think I have enough draw. It's pretty close. For not what I want to see. I think it's important for me to keep trashing. I need to buy an estate here. Yeah, no, I will have enough to buy an estate. Okay. At minimum. If I play the forum here, my next draw is absolutely awful. As I've got 4 cards down there, 5. I draw 3 of them. It's just not good enough. Got 5 down there. Leaves 2. So 2, 8, 11. Okay. Wow, okay, that's not a bad draw. Okay, so my opponent should have lost their ability to double. I expect this to be a province for him. Okay, province sculptor. Don't really see the point of a sculptor here. Okay, next turn looks okay. Maybe we want a sculptor for a scheme and play 3 of these and buy a province. If I sculpt a first scheme, that means I can draw on, and I think I want to. I could consider not drawing on. I don't think it's worth it. I should still keep my ability to double pretty easily, so let's not play it. And just send 3 out to get a province. And end. If my opponent doubles, I should be able to double and take an estate pretty easily. But that was not good enough. It would be good enough because I have this estate here. So it's this estate and curse is balancing each other out. But I'm getting a bit far ahead of myself. I might be able to triple province here, but I'd have to draw incredibly well. No reason to assume that I will. Right now I have 9. I have 6, 9, 12. I don't think I'm going to be able to triple. No, yeah, I can't triple. If I double province here, and it puts me at 19, puts me at 25. They have 4 stockpiles and exile. I have 3, that's 7, so there's 1 more stockpile out. Do I have enough to buy the last province if I trash this? 8, 11, 14, 17. Wish I had kept my, I think it was a mistake. Okay, I know for a fact they can't double. They do not have anywhere close to enough money, and I don't even think they can go province duchy or a double duchy, as I don't think they have plus buy. I never did check. Oh, they still do have their. Oh, well, crap. They do still have a. I should have checked that before. They do still have a salvager. Salvager could trash a gold for 6. Salvager could trash a library for 5. And then they hit 8. Still not enough. That's assuming they drew everything perfectly. They could trash a province. Oh my gosh, they could trash a province. And then, yeah. Dang it. Ugh. I'm really wanting to see the library come down here. Okay. Okay. That's their second province discarded, I believe. And they only have, oh, they do have 3. Dang it, Zephin. So they would have to have Salvager, province, gold, silver, gold? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay. Okay, that was scary. That was very scary. I think I should be expected to draw another province. Do I have it in hand? 5, 5, 8, 11. No, I do not have it in hand. If I trash that, it's 8. Still don't have it in hand. So I need that sculptor. And I'm guaranteed to draw the sculptor. Sculptor is my next card. Okay. Yep, that gets me there. Okay. So sculptor for a silver and Salvager away 8 a province. That's always terrifying. Whew. All right. Well, thank you for watching the second half of this match. I'm going to stop recording. Yeah, so that was good. Ended up winning the match 5-1, despite some really, really scary stuff at the end. Um, and yeah, I feel like that was pretty well played. I'm curious. Maybe I'll ask the last one to be reviewed. But anyway, cool stuff.